for so long. Come on out and sing your song. Gold and silver relics too. Send a beacon we can view. If you're lost, don't despair. Shine your light.
You've been waiting for so long. Come on out and sing your song. If you're lost, don't despair. Shine your light. We have some fun to share. Ooh, 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 ooh.
You've been waiting for so long. Come on out and sing your song. Gold and silver relics too. Send a beacon we can view. If you're lost, don't despair. Shine your light. We have some fun to share.
Hey, welcome back, sweetheart. Thank you guys so much for joining us on another episode of Hi-Ho Live. We're thrilled to have you here. We've got a great show lined up for tonight. Several giveaways, lots of fun as usual, and what a special guest we have for tonight. We're gonna have a lot of fun. So appreciate you being here. Hope your Monday went well and your weekend was full of swinging or family fun. For all those fathers out there, happy belated Father's Day. Hope your families loved you up some, but thanks for hanging out on Monday night, and I'm excited for the show and our whole set of videos that come afterwards. So thank you very much for being here. I have several introductory comments, but I want to get right to the chat because I'm excited about bringing our guest on. So I'm going to jump right over to the chat, and we'll start at the very top. I want to say hi, a fond hello to Silver Wishes. Thank you for being here, Silver Wishes. Thank you for being a Hi-Ho hero, and you're well represented in the giveaways tonight. So thanks for being here, Mary. Appreciate you. And Riddles Relics, #1 in our hearts for sure. He's in the lineup tonight on videos, and I think he's coming up on 7 months for Hi-Ho membership. So thanks for being a Hi-Ho hero, and thanks for just being a fun-loving guy. Appreciate you, Randy. And we have Teresa Jukowitz. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate that. And your name appears a couple times too. And I'm not sure your name, but I'm going to call you Grasshopper until you correct me. So thank you for being here, Grasshopper. You got your name in there too. And we have Mark from Mark the Senile Detectorist. Mark, thank you so much. Now, I did go on to your Facebook page, and I think I posted correctly there. So whatever you got going there, if I didn't do it right, hit me again. So thanks for being a Hi-Ho hero, and thanks for being here. We have Little Penny Coins in the house. Hi, I want to say Barbara, and thank you for being here, and thanks for being a Hi-Ho hero. Hey, we have 3D Outdoors Detecting. That's Dan Dannon, and he's one of our RingFinders. So he's near and dear to my heart as usual, and especially tonight. So thank you for being here, Dan. And we have Happy's Bears, another Hi-Ho hero. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Ron, and always welcome. We have Ron E. Adventures, and another Hi-Ho hero. Thank you for being here. And our guest tonight is one of your neighbors. You and Torchy are up there in Vancouver or somewhere very close, and so you guys are all neighbors. I hope you meet up face to face one of these days. Torchy, thank you for being here. Thanks for taking time away from your taco stand and coming on over here. So thank you. I love both you guys. Hey, we have a local guy, Sam Thompson. Thanks for being here. And I know you've asked me several questions about RingFinders, so I hope you're all ears tonight. Thank you for being here. We have Papa Roos in the house. Papa Roos, thank you so much. I hope you're digging Florida, no pun intended, and appreciate you being a Hi-Ho hero. And let's see here. Oh, we got We got Flo Farm in the house, and I'm calling her Flower Power until otherwise directed. So thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Appreciate you following along with all the videos. That's very kind of you. Okay, we're getting a little faster here. Okay, here's Show Me Treasure. Here's my Missouri brother. We actually had about a 30-minute conversation last night about RingFinders. So thanks for being here, Chris. Thanks for your generosity, and thanks for being a hi-ho hero. And let's see who else we've got here. Oh, this is a new one here. Apocalypse Pat. Thank you for being here. I know you as Patrick, but I haven't heard that one. So thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Oh, look here. We've got Detecting Saga in the house. Detecting Saga, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Always glad to have you. Dwayne Medlin, appreciate you. Appreciate your humor, and thanks for being here. Oh, look here. We've got another hi-ho here. Oh, excuse me. Another ring finder. This is a metal detecting mermaid. She's a ring finder out of Puerto Vallarta. So, Anna, thank you for being here. She's also in the Monday Digs lineup tonight. Treasure Hunter Neil in the house. Thank you so much. And usually when there's a Treasure Hunter Neil sighting, BNS Odyssey is not too far away. But thank you, Neil. Appreciate you so much. Bart, Steady Eddie, appreciate you always, always, always. Qbot, thank you for being here. Thanks for being a hi-ho member, and thanks for starting to post videos. That's very, very cool. Let's see who else we have. Oh, another Steady Eddie. 3 in a row here. Brian Olier, thank you so much. Mystic Librarian, thank you so much. Appreciate all the support. Hey, we got a relatively new guy or a returning guy in the house. Lucky James, thank you so much for being here. Hey, you got a couple of shots at some silver tonight. And Jim Steele. Now, Jim Steele is the leader in the clubhouse. He's got 11 entries into the Monday Digs contest. So thanks for following every one of my videos, Jim, and thank you for being here. Appreciate you very much. Okay, I'm catching up. Says I'm at 4 minutes. So, oh, here we go. Crazy Digging in the house. If you like short videos, check out Crazy Digging. He's got some of the coolest shorts. You find some neat stuff. He's way out west, out there in the ghost towns and tundra and tumbleweeds of Nevada. So check him out. And thank you, Crazy, for being here. Okay, and thanks for being a hi-ho hero. BNS Odyssey, there you go. The rumors are true. And thank you for being here, Beth. Awesome, awesome. Hey, we got another one here. Sam, the medical detectorist. Thank you so much, Sam. Appreciate you being here tonight. And I'm kind of flying through here. Oh, hey, check this out. This is a new one for me. We got Plenty High Wolf. It says Flo sent me. So thank you, Flower Power. And thank you for being here tonight, Plenty High Wolf. That is awesome. Hope you find something you like tonight, because we've got a great show. And let's see who else we have here. I'm catching up. Still says 4 minutes, but I think oh my gosh. Texas Plug Riches. Wow. Thank you so much. My gosh, that's generous. $20 on the super chat. So since you did that, and man, thank you. And thank you for being generous. And I tried to reach out to you before and have you as a guest on the show. So I'm going to try that again, but thank you very much. And for those interested, the way this channel is supported is by hi-ho hero memberships and super chats. That is 95% of the revenue for this channel. So, wow, Texas Plug Riches. Go check them out. Check out that site. Go sub them up and give them some love. Thank you much, guys. Okay. And there we go. Ohio River History, the starter of Monday Digs. Been a hi-ho hero for 6 months. Thank you so much, Shane, for everything you do behind closed door. Oh, look here. There's our guest will recognize this name, Mark Ruby, San Diego in the house. Thank you for being here, Mark. Appreciate you, buddy. You and your bride. I love her, even though she's a Twins fan. I love her. Okay. Oh, look here. We've got Christina H all the way from Florida. Thank you for oh yeah, that's it. Happy RingFinders night. That is super cool. Super cool. Okay, I'm still flying through these. I want to get all the way caught up before we bring our guest on. And just about there. I think it says 3 minutes. Don't see any new ones just yet. That's kind of you guys to pack the It says we have over 300 comments already, so that is just that is fantastic. Okay, I may be missing somebody, but I'll just apologize. And oh, here we go. Here's one that I want to say hi to for sure. Rocky Fry, thank you for being here. Always appreciate your support, and we've missed you a little bit. I hope you're having summer fun and vacation and that kind of thing. Oh, here we go. Here's another Missouri brother and another guy that I've talked to very specifically about RingFinders. 5 Mile, good to see you, bud. Thank you for being here, and appreciate you and your lovely bride. Oh, here we go. We've got another one of the West Shore Hobbies guys. This is mainly Dirtfish. Rob and Shane, I want you to know I signed up for Maine Dirt Days today. Put $200 in the coffers there. So I'm going to be seeing you, and you won't be able to get rid of me now. So thank you guys for doing that, and thank you for being one of our guys here. Okay. Here's now this is just a comment from Bart. I appreciate that. He said, I returned the Masonic Shriners ring I found the other day and found out the first ring I ever found was a British 18K braided hair ring. Wow, that is so cool, man. And that's from the 1700s. Bart, you're a superstar. Way to go, buddy. Talk about ring returns. That is fantastic, man. Way to go. Way to go. Thank you for sharing that. Oh, here we go. Now this is a new one on me, but we've got the ring dinger. Oh, this is I was talking with our guest earlier and talked to him about a treasure, a metal detecting. Gosh, that's easy to say. A RingFinders call that I got today, and it happened to be from another RingFinder. So, Paul, thank you for being here, and appreciate you very much. And I'm going out tomorrow to tomorrow morning to see our friend who lost his gold medallion there. Okay. Angie and Rick, thank you so much for being here. You guys are awesome. Awesome. I swear I'm getting caught up with the to the top of the chat here. Oh, look here, Rocky Fry, super chats and memberships. Thank you guys so much. That really means the world to me. It's hard to express how much I appreciate that. And we got another one here. Another one that is a RingFinder. So we've got all three of the RingFinders that I recruited over the last year. So thank you very much. That is way cool. Thank you for being here, Cliff. Thanks for being a RingFinder, and appreciate you and your channel. Okay, with that, I'm caught up with the chat, and I'm almost caught up with the chat. Uncle Dave, these two, thank you for being here. Marty, appreciate you. Congratulations on winning more silver last week, and got you all set up. Thanks for being here. And Kevin Myers in the house. You're a rock star, Kevin, and you're well represented in the giveaways tonight. Okay. So with that, let me get my banners straight here. And what I want to do, guys, is I'm going to bring our guest on, but I've got to do a little administrative stuff in the background here. So bear with me just for a second. I need to share this screen so I can play a quick video and then bring him on. So I'm sharing the screen now. I'm going to add this there, and then I'm going to make the screen a little different. Okay, I like that. All right. So we're going to go here. Go here. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. Hopefully you guys can see it and hear it okay. Except I got it backwards here.
He's a man on a mission, but he ain't a missionary man. In a van, covering mile after mile, searching for a smile from those who lost their little treasures, what a pleasure it brings, finding those rings. But he's gotta keep moving on, rolling strong, night and day, holding on to the feeling that makes him wanna keep on keeping on till he finds your lost treasure. For he never wants you to say that maybe my treasure is forever gone, forever gone. No sir, his heart is too strong, and he'll prove you wrong, bringing back that smile you thought was forever gone, forever gone. sea to sky, every mile low and high. You can trust the RingFinders, far and wide. Rolling strong night and day, holding on to the feeling that makes them wanna keep on keeping on till he finds your lost treasure. For he never wants you to say that maybe my treasure is forever gone, forever gone, or never gone.
Hey, I love that, man. Let me get my screens fixed up here. Oh my gosh, Chris, man, I'm getting all teary-eyed just watching your video, man. Thank you so much for being here. It's an honor to have you.
It's an honor to be here, Ed. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're quite welcome, and I'm so glad it worked out on several different fronts. But I love your video. Thanks for sending it to me in advance. And I literally, the first time I was watching it, I was starting to get misty just from the excuse me one second, just from the memories of the different folks that I've helped and how emotional they get. I mean, it's amazing when you're holding somebody in your arms and they're just trying to thank you and they're trembling. They're just so overjoyed and relieved. It's amazing. It's just amazing.
It really, it's truly the best thing I've ever done in my life. I played professional soccer. I tried some acting. Doing this and holding something up and seeing how you can affect somebody's life in such a beautiful, positive way. It is honestly the best thing I've ever done. And I've been hugged by men, by women.
Right.
I've seen it all, and I never get tired of it. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, that is so cool. You mentioned the professional soccer, and so now I want to cue up this particular picture. Now, this is a fellow that has aged very gracefully. Now, here's proof positive. But I wanted to show you this picture because that's a picture of him. It's from I think the British Columbia Hall of Fame for soccer or something like that. And at any rate, so that's back in the day and a little closer to now. So I love that picture and thank you very much. Okay, let me get this back up here. All right, there we go. Okay, so very briefly tell us any of the highlights you want to about your soccer career and your acting career.
Highlights. I played for Canada when I was younger for the junior and senior team. I got a bad injury which ended my career. I played in the North American Soccer League against Georgie Best and with Georgie Best, Beckenbauer, Cruyff, really old timers back in the day when I was younger. The North American Soccer League with the Cosmos and LA, they were the big teams. So I had a lot of fun. I played right out of high school, and then after my injury, I took up a bit of acting, and my first part was with Johnny Depp. All I had to say was I counted it already. I was so nervous.
Right.
I mean, acting was okay. I didn't love it, so I kind of fell behind the scenes for 30 years in film. And I've always kept the door open for the RingFinders.
Right.
And it's the best, like I say, it's the best thing I've ever
Yeah,
done.
it's a very fulfilling thing. But what an interesting backstory. That is fantastic. I have a reason for this, but I want to get to a couple of pictures. I have a friend who sent me a picture. I want you to. I hope you recognize this. Do you recognize that picture?
Oh, is that Steven? Yeah, the gig master, Steven. Yes. My God. Can I tell you a little bit about Steven? Because I went across
Yeah.
North America.
Well, actually, I was going to. Let's do it this way. We do have a special guest here, and I hope everybody can see. Gig Master, can you hear us and see us?
I see you. How you
cool.
doing?
How you doing,
Thanks for
Steven?
having me
Good to
on,
see you,
man.
Yeah, you're
My
so
best
welcome.
friend there, right there in the middle.
That is so cool. We wanted to surprise you, Chris. So
Well, that's beautiful. I had so much fun meeting Steven, the gig master in Virginia, and I think what stuck out in my mind the most was, I was born a relic hunter. I fell into the RingFinders, but relic hunting is what I truly love to do. Stephen brought me onto a property where he said, I got a property. It's got a lot of history. Whatever we find belongs to the property owner. And good God, did we find some cool stuff.
Oh my
Large
God, we
sands,
killed it out
silver,
there.
America, nickels,
Yeah.
and Civil War. I mean, it was a blast. Thank you,
Yeah.
Stephen. I still remember that. It was so fun.
Tell him about that ring he just showed.
I'm
tell-
going to bring it up here, Steve. So give me just a second here. I got to manipulate my software, but you
I don't
should be
even
able
remember
to
what
see
it
this
says.
now. Can you see it all right?
Yeah, looks good.
Okay. Yeah, fire away.
Well, we were actually kind of near the end of the day, and we were walking off the field, if I remember correctly, and I found this. And I think the day before, I tried to prank the gig with a fake gold.
Oh yeah,
That
that sounds right. That sounds right, Chris.
I'm a bit of a prankster, so I pulled this out and tell him.
I didn't believe him.
I know, and it was so cool. And it's a posy ring from Stephen. Am I correct to think the 1700s?
1600s. That's from the 16. It's a posy ring from the 1600s.
That is
Yeah.
amazing.
It's amazing find right there.
Yeah, and that right up on the right side of the screen there, that's all correct.
I can't really read it, but it looks
okay,
right.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I found one online like it, I think, and I was
Oh, I
showing
got you.
what it ran. But his it's got writing on the inside of it. A lot of times they made these posy rings for the lovers or whatever back in the day in the 1600s. I've only found one, and you haven't found two, haven't you, Chris?
Yeah, I found one in the UK about 30 years ago,
Yeah,
and
they're pretty rare.
That's
they are.
awesome.
And it was fun to find, and this all went to the property owner. Everything we found, so she got to put that in her showcase.
Yeah. I found
That is
a nice 1600s cob on that property I gave her, and we found Chris, you found all kind of large silver, all kind of stuff on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. That was so fun to rekindle the relic hunting. So
Yeah.
thank you for that.
Right. That is so cool. All right, guys, let me bring you all up full screen here, and so we really are here to talk about ring finders and all the cool stuff. And Steve, you're an amazing ring finder in your own right. So
I found a few. Found one yesterday and returned it. Actually, yep.
yeah, exactly. I love it. So tell me how you got started on the ring finding aspect of it, and how you met up with Chris.
Well, I just really like returning rings. I mean, it's the best job in the world, right, Chris?
It sure is.
It is. And y'all saw that's a beautiful video you showed right at the beginning with Chris returning those rings, and
Yeah.
it's just that feeling you get when you return one, and people just jumping up and down, crying, and it's just amazing. But yeah, I got up with Chris. I saw where they had a ring finder thing, so I signed up for the ring finders, and it's really helped me get a lot of business signing up for the ring finders.
Right.
People just go on Google now. I've done it so much and got so much advertised or whatever. People tell me, I just Googled, I lost my ring, and you came up. So
Right.
I just come up anything locally here. If you Google it, I'll come up. So it's really
Yeah.
nice. I've returned, I think, 9 gold rings this year. So
That's amazing.
it's
That's amazing.
constantly come in. We don't just return rings; we return all kind of stuff, don't we, Chris? Whatever. I found a golf club one time. The guy came off in the woods. I mean, whatever they lose, we try to find it for them.
Absolutely.
Right. That is so cool. Okay, so let's go back to for those folks in the chat and on the show here that are interested in becoming ring finders, or kind of what to do, or the what nots to do, that kind of thing. So what's the elevator pitch there, Chris, on if you're even thinking about going that direction?
Well, you have to have a year of metal detecting experience before you
Okay.
can join, because I don't want to send anybody out who's just got a metal detector. That's like most cases. A lot of people will rent or buy one,
Right.
search for 6 or 7 hours and don't find it, and we go and find it in 5 or 10 minutes. And we're
Yeah.
like, how?
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I've been doing this since 1970, so I've got a bit of experience, obviously. Yeah, you need a year of experience, and then after that, when you join, I teach you everything that I've learned doing this for over 30 years, and I
Right.
share with all my members. We got posts. Google ranks us really, really high because we got over 19,000 recoveries and over 19,000 posts. So
That's
why
amazing.
we
Right.
rank high with Google and AI now.
Right. So it's 19,000 posts, but that probably means more like 25 or 30,000 actual recoveries because they don't all get, pictures and
Yeah.
the rest of that,
You're absolutely right. We're probably well over 25,000 recoveries. There's a lot of people that don't post.
Right.
A lot of us do. It's really important that we all do because this is how we've stayed so strong with the Google,
Right.
and
Right.
it really helps. So, the setup of this directory was kind of my programmer that told me in the beginning, let's make sure everybody has their personal blog page. And I thought, okay, more money, starting this, and
Yeah,
it turned out to
exactly.
be a really good
Exactly.
thing. So yeah,
Right.
I'm extremely proud of this directory and the members who are on here helping people find what they thought was lost forever.
Yeah, that is so cool. Now, a little bit of a shameless plug, but very germane for our audience tonight. Chris, you've been very generous, and you're actually offering up as a prize for tonight a year membership for 2 RingFinders.
Yeah,
So we've got a couple of little caveats here. Remember that not everyone in our audience is even a detectorist. There are some people who just enjoy the conversation and that kind of thing. So the way we're going to work the contest tonight for the RingFinders is we already have 3 different giveaways set up for this broadcast. So what we'll do is on the very first giveaway, if that person also is interested in being a RingFinder, then they'll win the prize for that. If that person is not an interested detectorist, then we'll go to the next prize and offer it up. If we haven't given it away yet by the 3rd prize, I'll just keep going down the list of folks who are eligible for the prize, and I'll guarantee you we'll get there because there are several people in that last group that have asked me very specifically about being a RingFinder and what to do and that kind of thing. So we'll get there, but it may take a couple of or we might do it on the very first one. So that's very generous of you, and thank you.
no worries. And one other stipulation is like we have it set up so if there's 3 people in any particular location, it locks that location. So it has to be
Right.
an open location in order
Sure.
to join.
Sure.
So we have a
Well,
few places that are perimeter locked, and that's
yeah.
the only stipulation with that.
Since we're on the subject, let's go ahead and see if we can't get that knocked out. I'm going to put Steve in the picture here, but we'll go to the first of our giveaways tonight. And the folks who are used to being on this channel will know this giveaway very easily. So the way this one works is we give away silver, and then tonight's is a Mercury dime and a Roosevelt dime. And the way you get into the contest is by one of the Monday Digs videos. If they answer the video from last week, if they answer the question correctly, put the right thing. In this case, it was 3 soldiers was the right answer. So if they put 3 soldiers in the comments, they're all eligible for this week's giveaway. So all these 24 people have answered that correctly, and so now we're going to spin to see who wins the prize. And as with any of the Hi-Ho Silver prizes, you have to be present to win. Sorry, Steve, I missed your. I got you out of it. You have to be present to win, and you have to be in the contest by the Mystic Librarian. He's going to be a candidate for sure. So, Mystic, if you're in the chat, bring it on. You've won the silver, and you have a minute and a half to say that you're here. And if you're interested, and he definitely has the experience part of it. Let me get my clock set up here so I don't waste too much time on that. But so that's fantastic. Mystic Librarian might be the newest RingFinder. So I'm going to hit the timer there. And Mystic, if you're here, I saw you in here earlier, so I hope you're still watching and paying attention. So I've got my timer set, and if that one doesn't pan out, well, first of all, there he is. Okay, so this is Mystic. He says, I'm here, but I'll pass on the RingFinder. So when we do the next giveaway, Chris, we'll do the same basic process.
Absolutely.
And if it doesn't happen, then we'll get to the 3rd one. But that's perfectly fine. I kind of had an expectation that it might not be right on the first one. But that's very cool and very generous of you. Thank you very much. So I want to put Mystic down here for the for the winner. And now we'll just kind of get here to the rest of the show. Is actually quite an honor tonight because I have two of like my superstar friends here in the on the show tonight. So that's fantastic. Steve, I don't know if you do any of the live shows or live streams or whatever, but there's a lot that happens all at the same time when you're trying to coordinate contests and guests and all kinds of other stuff. So it's a little bit of a deal.
I've never done it before, but I can see where it would be for sure.
Yeah. Now you have some really fertile hunting grounds. As a Navy guy, I was there in Norfolk a couple of times for training, but I was never stationed there. Is that how you ended up getting to Norfolk or in that area at least?
No, I was born in this area. I was born in
Okay.
Portsmouth. I'm in Chesapeake now. That whole general area right here. I've never left the area. I've always lived here, so I'm real familiar with the area. And a lot of history here, as you know. We got Jamestown, Rapid Street, Williamsburg. We got all kind of stuff around here that happened here in Norfolk, the Navy Yard. I mean, there's a lot of activity happening right here, from the Civil War, the Revolutionary War, to just the beginning times of the USA. So.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. Chris and I have a little bit of a disadvantage in the relic hunting where we can find relics, but they aren't going to be from the Revolutionary War or times before that. At least I haven't found any. But anyway, that is awesome. Now, Chris, there's a couple of our folks that are real regulars here that are from Vancouver, and we have half a dozen or so that are Canadian. So.
Hello, the Canadians.
Yeah, amen. Now you said you were up there doing some hunting yourself. So was it pleasure hunting? Was it? I know you said it was water, but were you trying to find rings? Did you have a mission that you were on?
No mission, just mission to enjoy. So I came up into the Okanagan. It's about a 6-hour drive from Vancouver, and I've just been playing at the lakes.
Gotcha. Well, what a fun way to play. That is fantastic. And if I heard you correctly, I don't want to just put all your laundry out there for the internet, but did I hear you say that one of your realistic goals is to be able to hunt in England like half of the year or something along those lines?
Yeah, I'm working on reload. I got my British passport, so I can live there.
Oh, wow.
So I'm looking to spend 6 months when the crops are down, around 5-6 months, and hunt the fields and then meet some of my members out there.
Right.
And 6 months over here helping people with the RingFinders.
Yeah, that is so cool. What a neat goal to have out there, and it sounds pretty doable actually. So that would be an exciting thing. It's one of those ones that's almost far enough off of my radar. It's like, well, maybe one day I could go do that or that type of thing. So. Wow, congratulations. That is super special.
That's just becoming a retired old man. So I get to play a little bit now. And I love it. I love traveling. I love exploring. And while I'm in England, I can also help people find their jewelry there. I can list myself there as well.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome. And I suppose we should get back to some RingFinders stuff. But so you said, Chris, that 1 year of experience.
Yes.
What other, let's say, advice do you have? This would be for both of you guys, but I'll start with Chris. What sort of advice do you have for people who are kind of like had the notion, well, that might be something fun to do, but then that's kind of where it stops. And so, what other tidbits or that kind of thing?
I just how it came to fruition for me was just being attacked by people when I was at beaches when I was younger. People running up to me asking for help. And I think until you experience finding something and doing this and seeing how it just makes somebody's life so happy, you don't really understand it. It's really hard to kind of make somebody understand how powerful this is to return something so sentimental. I mean, we've all done it. If anybody's beach hunters, I'm sure there's a lot of beach hunters, we find gold. I find gold. that's been lost for 20, 30, 40 years in some of these lakes. You can tell I've been pulling out old silver coins from the early 1900s, 1800s. So you can find some really old stuff that can't be returned, but the ones you can return, it's special. It's a
It
beautiful
really
feeling.
is. Yeah, it is.
Until you experience that, it's really kind of hard to sell it. But if you
Right.
enjoy making people happy, this is a great place to be. It really is.
Yeah, yeah, thanks. Steve, I'll get to you in a second, but we actually did have a question from the audience. I don't know if you can read that, Chris, but it says, can you describe the process of becoming a ring finder?
Yeah, go to our website where it says join, and everything's listed there for you to understand how to become a ring finder. And it's $195 for one location, and then $100 for each additional. You'll make your money back.
Oh, yeah.
But,
You'll
well,
make, yeah, in one recover, you'll make your
yeah.
money back. And
Right.
this directory's going on 18 years, and we're being found. I give you an example. We don't just get calls from people that have lost rings. We get calls from insurance companies. We get calls from, well, that's one I just had, a member who went to look for 2 rings worth over $1.5 million. And these are special searches where most of us, like myself, I created a footprint of working on a reward basis and leaving it up to people to pay what they feel is fair and what they can afford. All I ask for is cover my gas, because gas is expensive and we should
Right.
never be out of pocket for helping somebody. But
Right.
these insurance companies, wow. I mean, if these rings were found, he was getting 10%. Nice day
Right.
out. You know what I mean?
Right.
A nice
Oh,
day
yeah.
out. Other
Yeah.
other things that can be found and we're called for is property searches, gold and silver. I've had members find $100,000 at like 61-ounce gold Krugerrands. This was 10 years
Right.
ago. Imagine what that'd be worth now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
And I had another member find $250,000 worth of gold. So these are the kind of calls you can get. And
Right.
treasure hunts. Even the rings, I look at it as it's a fun thing to do. You get a call, and now you got to be a good detective.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
just got to know. And I launch off with so many questions to figure out, do I have a
Right.
chance? And
Right.
it's fun. It's a fun process. And
It
I
is.
share all of this with all of my members when they join.
Mm-hmm.
I usually talk to my members for like 45 minutes to fill
Yeah.
them in on all the steps that need to be taken as a member, and
Right.
just to help them understand how to approach these calls.
Right, Chris. Mark Ruby was the guy who kind of helped me get over the last hurdle to become a ring finder. But I
Thank
will
you, Mark.
attest. Yeah, thank you. I'll attest to exactly what you said. I'll bet we were on the phone for at least an hour, and you were
Yeah.
describing all the different scenarios. You actually gave me some good advice that I summarily dismissed. But yeah, that's very true. So once you've made the decision to do it, and you'll make that, let's say, a nominal monetary commitment, after that, the support is there for sure. Steve, I'm gonna let you answer this one, Steve. I know the answer, what my answer would be, but the question from the audience is, how far are you expected to travel?
Well, I'll go like up to 2 hours from where I'm at as normally my kind of limit, but it depends on the situation. I might go further.
Exactly.
I kind of
Exactly.
gotta, see what's going on, what they really lost. If it's something, really valuable, I might travel even
Yeah.
further. But I'll travel a couple hours. I've done that recently, to
Right.
go try
Right.
to find one. Um, you just,
Yeah.
and Chris, I'm not sure. There's a lot of questions you need to ask when somebody calls to. Like, did you see it come off? Because a lot of people go to the beach, they may have lost it
Right.
somewhere else. They go to the beach, say, oh, my ring's missing. They just realize when it's missing, but they really didn't lose it there. So you got to ask a lot of questions. You got to be like a detective sometime,
Yes.
to
Yes.
to kind of get insight of where. And I tell you, I found one last week. Pictures. If they have taken a picture, and I put a video up on YouTube today that's showing she had told me one spot, she put a dollar map, it was nowhere near there. I said, did
Right.
you take any
Right.
pictures? And she shot me a picture, and man, you could line up. If you got a picture with background, you can line a tree and a pole. I mean, you could be
Yep.
standing exactly where they took that picture at. And you can find it. There's a lot of little secrets like that you need to kind of learn over. You kind of learn over time to how to kind of figure out exactly where they lost it. Because some people don't know where the lost at, but sometimes they walk away and come back, and then they can't figure out where it was at. So you got to kind
Right.
of do a little investigation on it.
Yeah, and then they're emotional when they're trying to explain it
Yeah,
to you,
that's
so their
right.
memory is not all that good, and it's
Yeah,
but that was the biggest piece of advice that I kind of ignored from Chris. He said, ask a bunch of questions, try
yeah,
to recreate the scene, and that
yep,
that that has helped me so much,
yeah,
especially because I've been on at least a half a dozen or more on when there was a spat between the two, and the
And
ring goes
a bit of
flying, right?
drinking.
And then,
yep. I've been there.
right, right. And so then they want you to help them find it. Well, recreating the scene many times has just zoned me right to where it is, not where they think it is, where it actually is.
Yeah,
Yes.
And
Yeah.
that really helped a lot for sure. But on the question that Ron had about how far are you expected to travel, there really is not a big expectation there because every person is kind of their own
yeah,
contractor. Okay,
exactly.
so like on today's call, I got a call earlier today from another ring finder. He's on the other side of the state. It's farther for him to go, and he couldn't respond in the same amount of time that I could. And there is a little bit of time pressure here. I basically talked to him. It was great. I was glad to do it. And what I did is I have a call out fee, just a minimal fee to cover my gas on it. I said, since you're almost 2 hours
Yeah,
away, I've got to double my fee. But
yeah,
other than that, we're golden. And he
yep.
was he would have paid 4 times that much. But
Right. Yeah,
but
a lot
but
of will.
anyway,
Yep.
but the other thing is, Chris is so right when he says you're going to make your money back. Okay, especially if you're in a metropolitan area
Yeah,
or that kind of thing. But money is the secondary consideration. It truly is. It's yes, there is money involved, but it's the other parts of it. It's that reuniting
yep,
of the person with their lost item that is just it's priceless. It's
yep.
fantastic.
I found one ring on the beach. A lot of times this day and time you can hunt people down because of social media. And there was a graduation ring the girl had, and it was inside. It had her name. So I
Mhm.
Googled it, found where she graduated. The name was on there. Went to that. Anyway, I hunted her down, and she had lost the ring 17 years ago at
Oh
Virginia
my,
Beach at a concert. I
that is
found it.
so cool.
And anyway, I sent it back to her. She sent me a nice little video. There's no money involved. We just got it
Right.
back to her,
Yep.
and did that. So that was kind of neat. Just
Heck
getting it
yeah.
back to them. And sometimes I found one time that it's about like a 1 carat diamond on the beach, and we always try to get them back to people. If we can get them back, we get them back, no matter what.
Amen.
And
Amen.
so
Exactly.
this ring, it was no name in it, but it had like a carat diamond. And diamonds, most people know that it laser etch a number on the edge of the diamond.
Hmm.
GIA certified diamonds have a
Right.
number on them, and that number doesn't help you. But I looked at the number, but inside the ring it had a store name, Diamonds Direct, I think it was. So I looked it up, and there was one right here in Virginia Beach area. I said, maybe they sold it.
Maybe.
So I
Right.
called the guy and said, "Look, I got a diamond. It's got your name inside. I mean, I got your name or your store inside of it." I said, "I got a certified diamond here with the number." I said, "Could you get it to could you tell me who it belonged to?" He says, "Give me a couple hours. I'll call you back." So he went through all his
Right.
records and actually found her,
That
and
is awesome.
and
Awesome.
we got it back to. She'd actually lost it and didn't want to tell her husband was going to go back and buy another one. It's like a 1 carat diamond.
Oh, that's so funny.
And they canceled her order. She had actually ordered it, but
You'd be
we saved her from having to buy another diamond.
right. You might be surprised how often that happens when they want you to respond in a hurry because they
Yes.
haven't told the spouse yet.
Yeah.
It's funny how that happens, right?
It's so true.
Yeah, yeah. That's great.
And the
Okay.
number of people that rent metal detectors is unbelievable. I go
Yeah.
to House Lot, they call me like they lost in the backyard or on the beach. They'll have a metal detector in their hand. They rent it down the street or bought, trying to find
Right.
it themselves. We're going to find
Yeah.
it in 10 minutes, but they looked all day, couldn't
Oh
find
yeah.
it.
Well, it's
Well,
funny because that's actually one of the pieces of advice that Chris gave me was to, when you put the little tags on your posts and that kind of thing. One of them was to rent a metal detector in your own area or the state and all that. And I didn't do it, but I went on a half a dozen calls, and every single person rented a metal detector before they even called me.
You
So
wonder,
that's what.
Ed, you wonder how many people have bought or rented a metal detector, searched for it, and didn't find it, and just walked away thinking it wasn't there.
Yeah.
And it's just like people always say. I had a person hire me. I walked to their house. She was walking down the stairs. A ring came off. They searched for 7 hours, couldn't find it. I found it in 30 seconds, and they're like, "How?" And I
Yeah.
said to the guy, "Go, can I ask what you do for a living?" He's like, "Yeah, I do special effects for." The Spider-Man and all the those kind of movies, right?
Right.
DC movies. I said, could you imagine if I had to do your job for just one day, how much I would suck? You know?
Right,
And,
right,
and the
exactly.
guy went, oh, that's a good point. I go, you just got a metal detector. You've never used one before. He goes, no. I go, that's why I can make it look easy is I've done it for 50 years.
Yeah.
50 plus. So then they get the idea of that, okay, I get it. They don't feel so bad. But it always kind of saddens me to think of the people that have bought or rented and just figured it wasn't there and it's still there.
Yeah.
Right. That's you're absolutely right, and it just happens over and over and over again. The same basic kind of story, if you will. So that's fantastic. I actually have a. This isn't a question from the audience, Chris, but I am interested in what your answer is because when we first got together, I remember you talking about line cards and a few other things. I've done a little bit of trying to promote ring finders. I also kind of try to promote me as just a detectorist and a YouTuber and other kinds of things like that. But what specific advice do you have for myself and the other ring finders that have signed up from a promotional or advertising or marketing standpoint?
Yeah, you know, thankfully the directory gets a lot of volume, a lot of hits.
Oh, yeah.
Thankfully for that, because when I started this 30 years ago, when I had a little company called Finders, it was just rack cards and lifeguards, which here in Vancouver they're very supportive. A lot of
Right.
places they won't take a business card or a rack card.
Yeah.
They won't support. Community centers. You know, there's all kinds of places. I found John Cryer's ring from 2.5 Men. He was filming in
Right.
Vancouver and
Right.
lost his ring, and he wanted to give me a reward. I said, you know what, John, can you just post it on your social media? That blew up. I had a member, Jim Wren, who found a young couple's wedding ring, and these people blasted it on Reddit. They just blasted the ring finders. I remember I was at work in a positive way. I was at work and I'm watching my phone just going like crazy, just text message after message after message. And all of a sudden I got Good Morning America and like, okay, something happened. Well, it was a friend who found this ring, returned it, and these people just went on to Reddit, and that just exploded our directory with so much positive press. And the one thing, I mean, we all metal detect, we have fun, we enjoy what we do. What the RingFinders does, I think it's taken it to another level of just the kindness of what we do on a reward basis, and putting ourselves out there to help people. There really, before this, wasn't anything like it. It was sort of finders keepers. And now we're giving people a second chance, and I just love it. And I got to tell you, I'm so proud of my members. And experiencing Florida, California, New York, New Jersey, all these people, North Carolina, where they're hunting with sharks. I was in Florida and a shark went by me like a 4-footer, and I went, holy shit. And I grabbed from my phone to get a video of this. And I was 30 yards from shore, nobody on the beach. I was by myself. It was a lousy day just before Christmas. And I'm thinking to myself, why am I trying to get a video of this? What if it comes out? I bleed out here. These guys are in shark-infested water. They're in amongst jellyfish. I have Mr. Volek, John Volek, in alligator water, and his buddy with a rifle watching him while he's looking for a ring. I got guys with cottonmouths, rattlesnakes, water moccasins. These guys are superheroes. They really are. I mean, it's not us with a metal detector finding something in the beach. There's way more to it. And what these guys put themselves out to help people, they're superheroes. My God, the waves. I mean, ask Mark Ruby getting pounded by the waves. Ask anybody in Florida, you know, a 4 foot or a 2 foot wave, you turn your back on that, your
Yeah,
detector's halfway down the beach, your scoop's over
it
here.
is. It is.
You've got to watch, and it's not easy. My beaches, the tide goes out for half a mile. Somebody phones me and says, "Hey, I
Mhm.
lost a ring." I go, "What time?" I look at the tide. I'll be there tomorrow at low tide at this time, and we'll find it. I can
Right.
walk out, do a grid search in the wet sand. These
Oh,
guys,
that's
they don't have
amazing.
that
Yeah.
luxury. So
You
yeah.
can't do that on the East Coast.
No, no,
That
my God,
doesn't
you
work that
get
way.
beat up and you don't only get a few feet,
Yeah.
exposure. So these guys, in my mind, they're superheroes. They really are. What they
Right.
put themselves through.
That's kind of you to say, but it's actually very true. Chris, there's another question in the chat here from this is from Sam out of Kansas City. Says you mentioned a perimeter limit for the number of ring finders. What is the area coverage limit? So
Yeah, you see, back in the day, I was doing a perimeter lock where somebody can buy 100-mile lock and they paid up for it, and that locks them out. I've grandfathered those people in, but I don't offer that anymore. You can buy any town or city now that's opened,
okay,
and anywhere. So any town, city, any beach, and beaches are very popular. I have. I'm not quite sure Mr. Ruby has as a total right now. I know I have one member that's over 900 recoveries. Yeah, if you're in these kind of places, it's
right. Yeah,
you,
Mark is way up there. He's like 400 or something. It's a lot.
yeah, it doesn't surprise me. San Diego, I mean,
Yeah,
beautiful. I'm up over 550 recoveries, and every one of these is a story that ended, and we were able to reconnect people with these stories, and they're they're beautiful.
right,
Uh, and again, I can't say enough good things about everybody on this directory
right.
trying to help people. It really is a wonderful place to be.
Yeah, thank you. Had another question. I know we covered it, but not everybody jumps into the chat at the same time or the show. Says, what's the cost of Ring Finder? So that's a 195 for the area, and if you want additional or adjacent areas, it's another $100, and that's
Yes,
an annual fee. But
yes.
we're giving away one of those tonight, and I may be behind on the chat, so I apologize, guys. But since we've only got about 40 minutes left in the show, and I've got two giveaways yet to do. So if you guys will hang in there, let me get through this second one, and maybe we'll end up giving that Ring Finders membership away. So let's jump onto that. Our second giveaway tonight, every week, is sponsored by West Shore Hobbies. You're all going to buy metal detecting stuff for sure, and West Shore Hobbies is our guys. That's Rob from Mainly Dirt Fishing and Shane from Ohio River History. So give them a shot to win your business. They have all the same stuff that other folks have: shovels and handbags and detectors and detector packages and all that stuff. So but there are guys, and give them a chance to, if you're a price shopper, give them a chance to beat them on price. You won't get better service, so I'm going to encourage you that. They also sponsor this particular show, which I signed up for today. So in Maine, at the end of May, the 26th and 27th, that's mainly dirt days. So I won't do a lot on that particular thing, but that's coming right up. So the way to get into this particular contest is all of the Monday Digs videos. There's a series of 5 videos that follow our particular live show tonight. Every one of those videos is eligible. You can put the words Monday Digs into the comments. And these 178 entrants did just exactly that. Congratulations to Jim Steele. He did it on 11 different videos. So congratulations to you, Jim. Several people did it on 10 and 9, that kind of thing. So with that, let's see who our winner is, and if they're a detectorist, they'll be eligible also for the Ring Finders membership. So here we go, and good luck, guys. Excuse me. All right, I'm gonna get my timer set up here, and this is for the $20 gift certificate. And as with all Hi-Ho Hero, that is Louis Villarreal. Louis Villarreal. Okay, Louis, you've got a minute and a half. Now he's definitely a detectorist, so he may go with the Ring Finders too. So you got a minute and a half, and hopefully we'll see you right quick here. I got to catch up with the chat, or I won't be able to see that he's here or not. So if I've missed you and I've missed your quote, there's actually a comment by him. So he's here. It says, "It boggles my mind why people continue to wear expensive jewelry to the beaches, but boy, they sure do." All right, Louis Villarreal, tell us you're here, and if he's here, say so. There we go. All right, Louis, and just to double check, I want to make sure that you're up for the RingFinders membership also. So I've got you down as the winner for Monday Digs, and unless you say differently, Louis, you'll be in there for the RingFinders giveaway, because I know you're a very seasoned detectorist. So very cool. Thank you for supporting things, Luis, and appreciate that so much. Okay, and if I don't see, yep, he says he's here. That's very cool. And I don't see anything on the RingFinders bit, but I think we likely have a winner there, Chris. All
You know
right.
what, it may not be everybody's thing. I mean, some people might
Yeah.
look at it like it's a job, and others see the value in it. And yeah, it's whatever
Right.
anybody
That
wants to
is
look at it as.
that is fantastic. Yeah, he's saying thank you. So way to go, Luis Villarreal. He is the latest ring finder in the
All
fold
right.
there. And I want to say, I may be wrong about this. I want to say he's near New Orleans or down south somewhere. So I may be wrong about that, but I think we're okay there. All right, guys. Yeah, fantastic, and that's very generous of you. Very truly appreciate that. Okay. All right. So now we've got literally just right at 30 minutes before our time is up. We do have one more giveaway, but I want to say a special thanks to those folks who put out videos for tonight. So even though Chris and Steve aren't necessarily a part of Monday Digs, it's a very cool thing that we do. And so after the live tonight will be a series of a series of 5 videos. This is the list of all the content creators. So following Hi Ho Live at 7:30 Eastern Time or 6:30 Central, I have the automatic redirect set up, and it'll go to the first of the videos tonight on Hi Ho Silver Kiss is the Locket in My Pocket. That is the name of the video tonight. So I wonder what we're going to find, right? Following that is Riddle's Relics, who's here tonight. He's got a family vacation treasure hunting video, followed by B. Higgles at 8:02, and he's got some more of that drained lake. Steve, that's such a cool lake that he's got there. They drained a public park lake, and they have found literally dozens and dozens of gold rings and that kind of thing in this particular drained lake. But anyway, so that's B. Higgles, and he's got another of the in that series. Followed by Metal Detecting Mermaid at 8:15 in her normal spot, and she has silver and more silver for tonight. And the last of our videos, the batting cleanup, is Florida Thunder Digging with Rob at 8:30 Eastern. And thank you, Rob, for posting your video in advance. And tonight is Snake Night, so I'm not sure if he finds a live snake or a relic silver or gold snake, but we'll see about that. But thank you to all the content creators. For those of you who actually put out videos, not that you're not good if you don't, but if you actually put out videos, you know how much time and effort 5 15-minute videos takes. It's a lot of human effort. It's a lot of directed, thoughtful attention, trying to put out decent treasure hunting and metal detecting content. So we appreciate that so much. All right. So back to ring finding, man. What a fun. Oh, here we go. Louis Villarreal, South Texas. So he'll get some ring finding love for sure. That is really neat. Okay. So we're back on our mission here for on RingFinders. Chris, what other things do you want to say about RingFinders that we haven't covered already?
That's a good question. It's pretty cut and dry what we do. I mean, it may not be everybody's thing because it is a job in a sense, but I've never had a better one,
Right.
and I absolutely love it. I mean, Stephen, you know, Ed, you both experienced it. It's
Yeah.
my office. My office is always different, and I love that.
Yeah.
I'm a maniac. I'll go 5 hours if I have to help someone. I'll go up a
Right.
mountain. I'll climb and hike. I've rappelled
Yep.
down a cliff to look for a ring. I'll do some amazing, crazy stuff to help people, and I think we all are guilty of that. If they put it in front of us and say it's around here, we do it, and I love it. What else to say is, well, I really don't know what to say. You
Hey,
can,
Chris, I
Well,
gotta tell about that one picture of you. You say you do all kind of stuff where you were looking for that Rolex watch for the guy, and you were down in the water so deep, all
yeah.
you could see was your eyes, your nose, and your mouth. You were so deep. You got a picture of it somewhere. I got it somewhere. That's all you could see. You were completely underwater, submerged,
It was
looking for that watch,
hanging
and
on
you
to it.
actually found it with your feet, right?
I did. Yeah, I couldn't get it up with the scoop because it was a rock bottom, really hard
right, right,
rock bottom. So I kept getting the signal. I tried to scoop it up, I couldn't. And then I put a marker down. I had the guy dive for it actually, and he went and
right,
grabbed it.
right.
It was cold water too.
That's what I was going to say. It was not
Yeah,
warm water.
I was frozen waist down,
yeah.
chest
I
down.
couldn't have done it.
I've
You know
got
what?
I've got this I've got this vision in my mind of you with a tube in your mouth, and it's up above the water, and you're trying to breathe,
Close,
you know.
That
close,
was
close.
amazing.
I
Yeah,
have almost 500 videos on my YouTube channel. It's the RingFinders
yeah.
of helping people. So if
Uh,
anybody wants to check it and see it, I have a certain way of capturing people's reactions without them knowing. Like I
you
said,
do a
I'm a
great
bit of
job
a
of that.
prankster.
Chris, you do. Excuse me for interrupting you. You do a great job of that,
Yeah,
of the
you do.
surprise. I try to pull it off, but I'm such a bad actor. They can tell that something's going on. The,
It's believe me, if you go back to day one when I started making my videos, they were not like it. You
Mhm.
learn as you go, but I found a way just to surprise people, and I love capturing that moment.
Yep.
I've been hounded by production companies to do a reality show on my company, and I can't do stupid. I won't let
right,
someone
right.
tell me to get excited or come up to these people and say, "Could you look sadder, please? Could you get mad
Yeah,
at your wife?" The stuff they would do to create and stage drama, I tried to show them we don't have to do that. We can
right,
actually do it with the reactions. Stephen found an NBA player's buddy's giant diamond pendant with a gold chain, and it was Allen Iverson, and it was a friend of his. When Allen Iverson became a NBA player, he bought his crew, his
right,
buddies,
right.
giant pieces of jewelry. This guy lost it. Steven went out and found it. Steven got footage of this guy dancing in the water. I
Yeah,
met with him. I got the interview. He brought pictures of when they were kids with Allen Iverson. And I'm still trying to piece a documentary together on this directory, the members, and how they have helped people. And I think we can do a show that is beautiful and true. I know I'm not
Yeah.
going to get that from a reality
right,
production company
right.
because they want to stage it, and I can't do that. But
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
one day they'll see my vision, and my vision is keeping it organic and real.
I love that, and I would like to think that that's going to be appealing. Now, the producers are going to want grandiose, or way sad, or way surprised,
Yeah,
or all that stuff, But
I won't do it.
yeah, that's fantastic. Steve, do you have that was a really cool story about the basketball player and the bling there. What do you have one that stands out above others that's truly remarkable in some aspect that you want to share?
I got so many. It's just like
Right.
Chris was saying. When you do it and you get those feelings with return that stuff. It's just nothing better, as a Chris. The best job in the world.
Yeah.
I had sometimes the sentimental ones. Like I had one that he was real close to his grandfather who had passed away, but he had his Naval Academy graduation ring, and he had gone out there and lost it in the water. I was actually at the beach, and he came up to me. Another detective was out there looking too, and he had lost it in water, neck deep almost, and the waves were coming in big, and it took my hat off. I lost all my stuff and all, but I felt so bad for him because he he actually named his kid after his grandfather. I mean, they were really really close, and
Right.
it was just torn up over it. And I got out and got a hit. And I said, man, I've got to get this. And if you're standing still, you find it easy. But when you're getting knocked around, moved around, you get hit,
Right.
get knocked around, moved around. I mean, then you lose it 10 times, and you're trying to get back to it, and you're out in the middle of the ocean. I mean, it's hard to you can't really pinpoint where you were at before you got to kind of
Exactly.
find it again.
Exactly. Man.
But I finally got that thing, and I got that scoop down there, and I got that
Yay.
man.
Well done. Well done. I know
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not easy, man.
No,
I know it's not easy.
it's not.
I remember
It's not.
being at Virginia. Remember that lady who lost her ring?
Yep,
And I actually found that one after the concert was done. And
yep,
then the lady I found, I was just with Steven working the beach, and I found a 22 karat gold ring.
yep.
And I saw a guy looking. He was doing like a grid, and he was walking off the beach. And I'd found this way away from his grid, and I just walked up and I said, "We looking for something?" He goes, "Yeah, a lady lost her ring." I go, "Do you know what it looked like?" And he kind of gave a description. I said, "Do you know her number? Could you get a hold of her?" Well, I ended up finding that ring, so we ended up getting it back to her.
Yep.
So this is just
That
a
is awesome.
random, gold ring find on a beach that we
Right.
happened to see a guy who was looking, or at least I thought he was looking for something, the way he
Right.
was down the grid,
Yep.
and it turned out it was. So I have a lot of fond memories with Steven,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he's such a great host.
Awesome. And
Right.
you got you on TV that while you were down here finding the one ring for the girl.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was on TV
Right.
there, and then I think North Carolina they did an interview as well on the RingFinders. It's a beautiful directory with human interest
Oh, it's
stories.
fantastic. Yeah.
It's been on Good Morning America, Huffington Post, New York Times, Atlantic Magazine, BBC News, NBC News. It's been on so many news stories because we need good news. We need
Yeah,
feel-good
I
Yes, we
agree.
news in
Yes,
this
we
day
do.
and age.
Right. Right.
And like I say, my members are superheroes. All you guys, I really admire your work and what you do to help people. And from my heart, thank you. I'm so honored to have members like you all out there. I created this, and I got to tell you really quickly, from an angel investor I've never met to this day saw my little company called Finders, which was
Right.
my before internet, and it kind of progressed. And he saw what I was doing in Vancouver and said, "I love what you're doing in Vancouver. Have you thought of helping more people?" This is on an email, and I went, "What are you thinking?" And he said, "What about an online directory where you can teach other members and you can make some money, but you can help people in other countries, in towns and cities." I thought, beautiful, but I don't have the money. He says, "I'll pay for it. You build it." So
That is
flashback,
That's
awesome.
amazing.
he paid for it, and for 3 years it was barely walking, crawling, and now it started to walk and run. And after, God, it was like 3 years ago, I had this vision of buying this van, driving across America, doing a documentary, trying to put footage together. And I reached out and said, "Look, I'm going to drop a lot of money into the company. I'm going to buy a van. It's going to be customized to go across America. Are you okay with that?" And he said, "No." And I'm like, "Oh." He said, "I'd feel better if I gave you back your 35% share."
Oh,
And
wow.
this is a guy who never saw his original investment return.
Right.
Every time I said, "Let's pay back your original investment and your percentage," he said no.
Mhm.
So I said, "Well, how much do you want to sell it for?" He goes, "If I have to sell it $1." I've never met this guy to a day. He gave me
Oh,
back
you,
my.
you still haven't met him yet?
Still haven't met him yet.
Oh my
35%
gosh.
back to me. He paid over 16,000 to get the company going, and he
Right.
paid for corporate taxes every year for 3 years
Yeah.
until it started making money.
Right.
I said to him, I said, "Can I ask you a question?" He's like, "Yeah." I go, "Who are you?" And
Right. Right.
he's like, "Chris," he goes, "My wife and I, we do well." He says, I don't need your money. He says, "I wanted to see you help more people."
That is so cool. I
I
love
thought
it.
it was, I mean, to this day, I'm like, my heart is like, my God, there's
Yeah.
some amazing people. He said him and his wife had a $30,000 budget a year to do whatever they wanted. And he wanted to help my company progress
Amen.
to where it is.
Amen.
Yeah,
Man,
God bless him. I
I'm-
was just like blown
Yeah.
away.
I'm just thrilled with that. What an amazing, even unique story. There's angels out there, but I love that you translated that and manifested into something that really helps people. That's good on you, Chris. And whatever help you had along the way, I bet it wasn't a coincidence. It just was just the way it was supposed to be. So that's fantastic. I want to do a couple of quick public service things. TheRingFinders.com. The scroll is going across the bottom there. So make sure you go to his channel. He has a YouTube channel. Sub him up there. The website itself, I find myself sometimes for 20 or 30 minutes just looking at the book of smiles as it goes by, because it's so fun to see the joy on people's faces. If you're not familiar with Gigmaster, I don't know whether you've been hiding under a rock or whatever, but if you're not familiar with that, go to Gigmaster on YouTube. He's got a fantastic channel. It's not 100% metal detecting. He's into all kinds of cool stuff. But man, does he find a lot of stuff on that beach, including gold rings and that kind of thing. So just
thank you.
You're welcome. But go to those. And one thing about Gigmaster, what he's doing tonight is not an act. He is like on the whole time. He's infectious. His enthusiasm, his love for what he's doing comes shining right through the camera.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
So it's true. It's absolutely true.
What you see is what you get right there. And I experienced it, and it was so much fun.
I love it, man. I love it. You changed my life, Chris. I mean, it really has changed my life with doing it. I just love it so much. It's awesome.
You know, thank you for that. And I got to tell you, there's one thing. A lot of my members are seniors, and they see the value on this directory because it gives us stuff to do when we're older. And I was doing this before I was a senior, and I was doing 16-hour days in film and running out to help somebody right after work for another 2 or 3 hours. But I love the fact that it's helping people do something and keep active. And I'm one of those guys now. I love just being out there, walking and just searching. I love the search.
Hey, all three of us are now the old retired guys, man.
I know. What happened? Oh my God, you showed that picture in the beginning. What happened?
Hey, I do have a couple things I need to catch up with on the chat. For Louis Villarreal, who won the RingFinders tonight, I will contact you and I'll get you and Chris hooked up. So just don't worry, I've got you covered on that. There was another question about Maine, and I don't want to go try to find it right now, but do you know if there's a RingFinder in northern Maine, Chris?
I'm pretty sure there is. Okay. Is somebody looking for help, or are they looking?
No, they're looking to. They were going to sign up, I think, is what they were.
Can, like I say, it's you go to our website. If you go into join, scroll down, there'll be a page where it shows you the locked locations. If that location isn't locked, they're welcome to join.
Right.
It takes 3 or more people per town or city or beach to lock a location.
Yeah, gotcha.
So if it could be available, absolutely. Just one person might not take all three.
Right. One of the things I found is that originally I thought, there's another person in my territory, and okay, but what's actually happened is when I can't do something, I'll send it to him, and when he can't do something, he sends it to me, and because we all have lives. I'm going to go on vacation sometimes, or whatever, Yeah. So there's a real reciprocity that happens in the community there that I love. And I think that happens with detectorists in general, but in this specific case, it definitely happens. Okay, I do want to do one more administrative thing. I know we've done a lot of giveaways tonight, but I want to honor the people who are the members on my channel. They pay a fee every month, and I want to honor them. So we're going to do our last of our giveaways. This is for the Hi-Ho Heroes. In no particular order, we have 3D Outdoors, Bobby Patterson, Brian Ollier, Christina H., Coin Sniper, Crazy Digging, Digging It Back, and 5 Mile Relic Hunter. Then we have Full Half, History Looker, Wild Man Digging, Angie Hay, Aries World, Happy's Bears, and Ronnie Adventures. And let me get the next one up. We got 2 more to go here. Come on. Get the right one here. That's not it. Okay. And then we have Paparoos, mainly dirt fishing, Little Penny Coins, Torchy from up in Vancouver, Treasure Hunter Neil, Terry Rogers, Mark the Senile Detectorist, and our last page is Ferris Grump, top 5 all-time channel name, Lucky Duck Digger, Ohio River History, Qbot, Riddles Relics, Show Me Treasure, Silver Wishes, and our very newest Hi-Ho hero is Mandy's Candy. So they are all in for the prize tonight. Again, you have to be present to win, but here's the prizes that are left on the board. There's a platinum ring, 2 gold rings, a gold filled ring, lots of silver, a couple of gift cards, and every single thing on this list, other than the gift cards, is something that Ed Rogers dug out of the ground right here in Kansas City somewhere. So with that, we're going to spin the wheel to see what the prize is. Let me get to that spot there. Let me get it off of comments here. Well, anyway, I'm going to spin it again. That deal is still up for grabs. But you have to be here. You have to be present to win. And Friday at midnight is the deadline for entry. So who is, what are we going for tonight? Oh, okay, that's a gold-filled signet ring. That is number 28. Now, who's going to win the gold-filled signet ring? That's actually a pretty ring. I'll show a picture of it for next week. So I'm just got to do my administrative stuff here. Okay, so now we're going to find out who gets to win this thing. And you got to be present to win. Good luck to all our Hi-Ho heroes. And thank you so much for supporting our channel. Thanks for being here live and checking out RingFinders. You guys are always so cool. I just am amazed at our community. It's really, really cool. And our winner is Show Me Treasure. Yeah, I saw him earlier. All right, Show Me. You've got a minute and a half to say that you're here. Let me get caught up. Okay, I'm caught up with the chat. You've got a minute and a half, and otherwise we'll draw again. But so we've got literally 12 minutes left, and then we'll be transitioning over to our to the next of our videos. So the floor is open for any sort of public service announcement, anything you got coming up. I'm going to start with Steve, but anything you got coming up on your channel, any thing you want to give love to, charity, something that's near and dear to your heart. Now's your time to extol its virtues.
I really hang out in particular, but like you said, my channel, I want to talk a little bit about my channel. It involves a lot of things. I'm a beekeeper. I do crabbing. I do a lot of things, like you say. And I guess some people want to come just to a channel for metal detecting, but I kind of like the variety in life. You know what I mean? I like to kind of get a little extra thing to it. I love the metal town. I love the ring returns. I got over tons of ring returns on my channel too. I got a playlist called Return to Owner, and it's nothing but over 100 videos, nothing but ring returns on there.
That is so cool.
So you can go to my playlist and look at specific things if you want,
Right.
But or just kind of just enjoy whatever comes up. That's what I like to do. Just enjoy life. Whatever hits me that day, I'm doing it.
Yeah, Steve. One time I was scrolling through, and you were showing how to fix your boat. It was a transom or something on. I can't remember exactly what it was now.
Steering wheel. That thing has got 500,000 views. It's how to fix a steer. I had a problem with steering, so I did a video of how I fixed it, and that thing has gone crazy. If you're helping people, a lot of the videos are do-it-yourself videos now. All of us, every time how do I fix this? How do I do that? All of us do it. I'm sure, and that's how that one kept blown up so much, because everybody has that problem,
Right.
But
right. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And you do have a very interesting channel. Chris, I'm going to throw the same question to you, but the first from the audience, this is Crazy Digging, and he's a really good detectorist out in Nevada. It says, is the RingFinders in Nevada?
I believe we have a RingFinder in Tahoe and in Vegas. So
right.
I think we have a couple, yes.
Yeah, but that's a big state, man. That's a big state, and it's honestly, for the entry price to get into it and just check it out for a year, it is absolutely worth just the experience.
Yeah.
And if you're truly in the game to make money, you will make your money back. Probably on one call, but very easily. I mean, what I've gotten in return in 2 years has dwarfed anything that I've paid in entry fees, and I mean dwarfed for sure.
Yeah.
And Ed, if anybody has any questions, I'm 24/7. Give me a call. Just well, 24/7. Please keep in mind, back east, you're 3 hours ahead of me. When you call me at 7 in the morning, it's 4 a.m. my time. But
Right,
I'm
right,
always available to talk and answer any questions. And I'm not somebody that you never meet or see or hear from. You just sign up and you never know anything. I'm there to help people. I get members call me saying, "Hey, I had a guy call me today. He was on the search for an earring, asking questions and machines and
right.
all this." So yeah, I'm 24/7 to help people. I just got a text. A friend of mine, one of my members, just found a Daytona Gold Rolex for a member. So
Oh,
Man.
fantastic.
I mean, this is the kind of the stuff that
Yeah, I
we
love that.
find for people. So I just love hearing these stories, and yeah, thank you so much for you do, Ed, and your channel here is wonderful. I'm going to view you. I'm going to come say hello once in a blue. I'm so
Please
much
do.
out. I'm so much out. I'm normally
Yeah,
out all day long in the water, all day until dark. So I have two
right.
machines charged up to go. So one goes down. I just love the adventure. So
It's so much fun. It is. It is.
it is.
And here's a great real life. Thank you for the kind words, Chris. But here's a great real life example. So there's three of us ring finders here. Steve went out yesterday. I got a call today, and you just got somebody telling you that they'd found something, right? It just it happens. It's not like some pie in the sky thing. You get your name out there for a territory, and
Yeah.
in a day or a week or a month, someone is going to lose something, and they're going to want to help finding it. And that's exactly the way it happens. It's
Yeah.
great.
And sorry for cutting you. Thank you for the plug. But another thing I notice a lot of members join is to get permission on properties they may never have got permission on. So somebody gets called in a
Yeah.
nice Civil War area
Right.
to go find something on a farm. They find it and they go, "Here, I don't want a reward. Can I hunt your property?" They're like, "You're
Yeah.
taking the reward and you can hunt my property anytime." A lot of people join for that factor, just the possibility of getting on some property they may never have been on. So there's a lot of values. I mean, the hordes that we can search for, insurance companies. I'm not going to try to plug and sell this directory. I think anybody who sees the testimonials, the Book of Smiles, this isn't something that was, doesn't work. It does work. And if anybody has a question, let me know. Ed, keep having fun doing what you're doing. Steven, say hi to your lovely wife. Great to see you, brother.
Hey, I love you, brother. I
Love you
appreciate all your
too.
help on everything.
No
All
worries.
right.
Thank you. I love you too, Bill.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, guys. We're going to wrap it up. I got a couple of things I want to announce for next week, but you guys have been so gracious. I truly appreciate your friendship, and thanks for taking time out of your Monday night to talk about all the things that I like. So,
Thank you, Ed. Appreciate
yeah,
it, man.
you're
Thank you, Ed.
you're so welcome. All right,
Yeah,
all right. See
appreciate
you guys
you.
soon. All right.
Ciao.
Later.
Okay, guys. We're for next week. Remember, Hi Ho Live comes on at 5 p.m. Central Time on Mondays. For next week, we have a very cool guest. We've set the bar pretty high tonight, but this guy is amazing. If you've ever seen any of his videos, it's Green Mountain Metal Detecting, and he's amazing. So we're going to have him on next week. Here's another one that I want to plug. This is from David at David Mincy at DCM Detects. He's got a neat little membership there, and it's primarily for beginner detectorists, but it's really a neat, nice group of folks. So there's the scroll on there. I want to say congratulations to Louis Villarreal and our other contestants for tonight, Louis Villarreal and Show Me Treasure and Mystic Librarian, all were winners for tonight at 6:28. So literally in 5 minutes at 6:28, we're going to be doing an automatic redirect. So just stay right on this channel. It'll automatically redirect you to the first of our first of our 5 videos that follow this particular broadcast. Let me remind you who those folks are. And I got it all set up here now. I'm going to remove people. But anyway, our videos for tonight are Hi Ho Silver at 7:30 Eastern Time. And we're in there with Lock It in My Pocket, followed by Riddle's Relics, who's got family adventures on vacation. Then B. Higgles, he's got his Drained Lake series starting at 8:02 p.m. Then Metal Detecting Mermaid comes in at 8:15. She's got more silver on the beach. And then Florida Thunder Digging with Rob comes on at 8:30 Eastern to bat cleanup. And he's got a snake video, and he says it's a no kidding snake. So we're about to check that out. You guys have been so awesome. Thank you for all the questions. I apologize for those of you who tried to help moderate tonight. It's just a lot of things to do when there's one person and we've got guests and we've got contests and that kind of thing. So you're very patient with me, and I truly appreciate that. No kidding. Even if all you want is just some fun watching on on a website, that RingFinders Book of Smiles it's really neat. It's just heartwarming to see all of the emotion that you can see coming through on that Book of Smiles and the things that have been returned to those folks. Check out Gigmaster if you don't know his channel. It's pretty easy to find. He's quite popular, and his enthusiasm for metal detecting and helping people and that kind of stuff, it comes shining right through his channel. So if I've missed something, I will be able to tomorrow go through the chat again. And if I've missed something specific on a question, I'll do my best to email it to you or come up with the right answer. Louis Villarreal, I'll be contacting you on probably not tonight, but tomorrow on the RingFinders page. And thank you guys for all of the amazing comments. That's really been cool. Oh, here's one. Mainly Dirt Fishing says he's got a video coming on at 8:45. So you can check that out and congratulations. I'm really excited for Lewis because he won that. He sent me some pictures before of some of the amazing things that he's found. And now I'm really excited that he's a part of RingFinders. So that is really, really cool. Hey, one thing I did forget is I've had 2 people send me stuff, and very cool. So I know you can't see it very well, but right here is Detect Dig Smile. He's got a fantastic channel. Check him out. And then our latest is right here. Boy, I can't do this very well. Our latest is right here. That's from DCM Detects. So if you want stickers from Hi-Ho Silver, just send me an email. If you want to send me some, I promise that I will proudly display them. Although I wish I could do it in a different way because it's not very easy to see right there. Okay. Congratulations to all the teams in the World Cup. That's fantastic. What else did I miss here? Make sure you sub the people that are in the chat tonight. Almost everybody is a moderator. So if you see somebody's name in blue, all you got to do is click their channel name. You can go right to it, give them a sub, check out a few videos, make some comments. If you're not a sub to Hi-Ho Silver, do that. So anyway, there's a lot of ways to be supportive of community, and I really appreciate your time and attention tonight. Mark Ruby, thank you very much. I know I missed 600 highs in the chat, so I appreciate what you guys do so much. I am going to start the video and just stay right with this video. It will do an automatic redirect, and I will see you on the first of our videos tonight from
You've been waiting for so long. Come on out and sing your song. Gold and silver relics too. Send a beacon we can view. If you're lost, don't despair. Shine your light.
You've been waiting for so long. Come on out and sing your song. If you're lost, don't despair. Shine your light. We have some fun to share. Ooh, 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 ooh.
for so long. Come on out and sing your song. Gold and silver relics too. Send a beacon we can view. If you're lost